I'm Dr. Shweta Jain, and let me introduce myself. I have done my MPhil and PhD in English, and I'm working as a professor of English at Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Vadodara. Personality development students, it is a very, very important thing, and in the contemporary scenario, you need to have developed personalities to come out with success and rise in your life, right? Personality development, it's an improvement in all spheres of an individual's life, whether it is your relations with your friends, with your at your office, how you behave with your environment, the way you present yourself, right? It involves converting negative aspects of your traits into positive personalities so that you can acquire success and excel in all spheres of your life. That's what is personality development. And students, it is a very interesting thing to know, and it is also important to know about that so that you can influence yourself and influence others around you. So first of all, before understanding what is personality development, let's look at what is personality, right? So personalities actually determine how we act and react to situations, circumstances, and environment around us. It's the way we respond to the world. It's the way we interact with everyone, right? So students, we are a combination of our influences, whether influences from our parents, from heredity, from environment, culture, surroundings, etc., etc. So whatever we are today, we are a complex of all these influences that we have on us. So personality is made up of relatively stable feelings, thoughts, and behavior. There are patterns, that form a person, right? And the personality is never stable, right? We can always change it. How we can change it? We can modify ourselves, we can modify our personalities by having positive influences, by learning positive things from nature, from surroundings, from our influences. And this is how we develop our personality. What is the importance of personality development? So students, the importance of personality development is in all spheres of our life. It helps us to be unique, it helps us to be smart. We wear masks in order to fit into the society, right? You want to rise in your career, you want to go at higher positions, you want to reach the pedestal of success in all spheres of your life. And that's where the importance of personality development lies, right, students? So how we can groom ourselves as an individual, how you can groom yourself. So this is important to learn the traits that will help you to groom yourself, refine your personalities, and shape you as an individual who would be liked and appreciated by all, and who would be able to rise in the different spheres of life. It goes a long way in reducing your stress and conflicts, the way you face a situation, the way you come out of a problem. Personality development helps you in all these things. It shapes and refines you as a positive personality, students. We need to understand the different aspects in order to build our personalities. So today, here, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 aspects of personality development, which are very, very important. So the big 5 is here, and I'm going to move forward with this. So the first 5 in the personality development aspect is openness. So openness is something, it's basically, an open mindset. It's the degree to which you are open to accept things around you. People with high openness are highly motivated, whether in education, in professional life, or in personal life. They are always open to learn new skills. They are creative and they are open to new ideas. Such people are very innovative. They have the open mindset, which gives them an advantage over others. They can even if they enter into a new organization, they will be able to be open to all and open to new ideas, and will be able to adapt to all those changes that come across in their life. Their open-mindedness leads them to seek a lot of information and innovation which modifies and refines their personality, how they are behaving, how they are doing. They build good relationships. They are the born leaders. So openness is a very, very important personality trait, students, and it will help you. If you have open-mindedness, you will be innovators, you will be leaders, students. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk to you about. Personality development is having an open mindset. So students, moving on to the second aspect in personality development, and that is conscientiousness. Conscientiousness is another very important factor which we need to have in ourselves. What is conscientiousness about? Conscientiousness is about organization. How you organize yourself, being systematic, being particular, being disciplined in the different aspects of life. If you want to achieve something, if you want to be an achiever in your life, you need to develop conscientiousness, students. It's one of the personality traits that uniformly predicts how you will perform across a variety of occupations and jobs. It will give you a higher performance. It will help you to overcome the lower levels of turnover and lower levels of absenteeism. It will make you, very creative. It will help you in performing safely and creatively at work. So this is a very important personality trait which will help you to be more organized and disciplined. And definitely, students, the people who are diligent, the people who are perseverant, the people who are organized, they will always have a systematic approach for things in life. They will grow and they will outshine others. Such people will always be achievers. So moving forward, we move to the next personality trait, that's extraversion. So what's extraversion, students? It's the degree to which a person is outgoing, how much he's sociable, how much talkative, how much he can adapt himself to social situations. So extrovert people are always admired by others. They will do well in all social situations because they are very adaptable, they are very friendly, they are very amiable, right? They tend to be effective in job interviews. So they have an easier time than introverts when adjusting to any job, any situation or people. They are the people who are actively seeking information and taking feedbacks positive. They build effective relationships which will help them in their adjustment with all the situations, peoples, and things around them. So being extrovert is a very, very important personality trait, students, which will make you very much adaptable, and this way you will be admired by other people. Word itself is indicating what does it mean. Agreeableness means to agree with others, not to be very arrogant or egoistic about your point of view. It's the degree to which you are tolerant to the statement of others, you are tolerant, and how much you are kind and warm to others. Its agreeableness can be also called as courteousness or a you attitude. How much empathy you have towards others, how much you are warm to the others, your attitude with others. So if you are agreeable to others, then you will like the other persons, what they are telling, you will take it positively. Not surprisingly, agreeable people help others at work consistently. So they are born leaders, I can say. And if you are agreeable, you will have a very, very positive behavior, a very patient and calm personality you will have. And students, don't you like people who who take the things positively, who are very consistent in their behavior, who are always having a good smiling face and a good mood? We generally don't like people who have a harsh attitude or a negative tone. We want to be away from them. So when we don't like such kind of people, then we should also not develop such kind of personality traits. We should have agreeableness in our attitude. How it can come with modesty, it can come with humility, it can come with empathy. So keep that empathy for others, keep that positive attitude for others. Every person is unique, right? So we should not agree or disagree with the person. We can disagree with the opinion, but we should not react with the person, right? We should have a helping behavior, a consistent personality, a positive attitude, so that we will always be liked by others. It will help us to grow. It will also help the others to grow. So we should try to be agreeable, to create a conducive working environment around us, which will help a lot in the development of not only us, but the organization where we are working, our surroundings, our family, our friends, whoever we are in touch with. It will help them also to develop with us. It will help them to grow. So try to develop that conducive environment around you by having an agreeable behavior. Moving on to the next personality trait, which is again very, very important, and that's the degree to which a person is anxious, and that's called neuroticism, right? It shows how much irritable, aggressive, or temperamental and moody a person is. So be away from this neurotic disorder. It's a disorder. Trust me, students. The people who have a tendency to have having adjustments emotionally, or they are negative personalities. They face a lot of stress and depression on a habitual basis, which keep them away from success, which will not let them rise, because they will always be into one or the other trouble, because they have that neurotic negativity for everything and situation, because of which they will not be positive towards things. They will always have some kind of a stress, some kind of anxiety in their mind, and some kind of troubles and problems will keep them in an irritable mood, and people will not like to be near to such people. They will always want to be away from people who have this neuroticism disorder. Students, I hope you understood those 5 things, and they are the big 5 which are going to make your life big if you are able to get those traits in you and overcome some negative traits that can lead to problems in your life or troubles in your life uselessly. They will make you deal with situations unfairly. So try to develop positive attitude, positive thinking, and these personality traits by contemplating and by being with people who are positive in their approach and attitude. Life is a learning experience. So throughout your life, whatever position you achieve, always you should learn from positive situations and things which will help you to achieve career success, and you will be able to influence other people also. Now, I would like to acquaint you something about what are values and attitudes, students. So I hope you have heard about values, moral values. And when we were in school, in our early classes also, we used to listen to fables or moral stories, right? So values are very, very important, and they should be nurtured right from the beginning to give a strong foundation to our life, right? So values refer to stable, life goals that we need to keep right from the beginning in our minds. These are the broad preferences concerning appropriate courses of action, which will give you great outcomes. If you are planning for a career growth, students, then you should have good values. You should always be engaged in exciting and positive activities and have open thoughts. Moving on to the next important thing which I wanted to discuss with you is attitude. So what is attitude? Attitude doesn't mean arrogance. Attitude means a predisposition of your personality in a positive way. It's being humble, it's being modest, it's being adaptable to your environment. Attitude is not arrogance. Whatever position you reach, you can see, students, people who reach at very high positions are very modest and humble, right? They influence the other people so positively. So attitude is your influence on others, which has to be very, very positive. So attitude means having a courteous, calm, cool personality, right? and always acquiring positive things from your surroundings. It is attitude, and attitude is your personal thought process. It is the way you see yourself. It is the way you behave with your surroundings. So develop a positive attitude, develop a courteous attitude, which will help you in the long run, students. Moving on to another important thing that I wanted to discuss with you today, as we are doing personality development. So self-esteem is a very, very important part, students. So what is self-esteem, students? It's the degree to which a person has overall positive feelings about himself and the surroundings. So high self-esteem is important to be an achiever. It will help you to see things in a positive light, be confident, and respect yourselves as well as others, right? So students, never lower your self-esteem. Keep it high. Keep it high. Always a high spirit is required to achieve high things in life. There are problems and situations which arise in every person's life, and any time and every time you can have situations which are very difficult, which can lower your self-esteem, but consciously try to grow your self-esteem, be positive, think about more difficult situations or people having more difficulties than you. So then you will be able to be more confident. So respect everything, be confident, keep your esteem high, because a higher self-esteem will always help you to achieve higher things in life, right? So you should never doubt yourself, and whatever you have, you should believe in abundance and self-worth, and then your self-esteem will be always high, and it will help you in the long run, students. I want to discuss some ways with you how you can build your confidence, self-confidence or self-esteem, right? So here, one more point that I want to discuss with you is self-efficacy. If you have heard about self-efficacy, students, what is that? It is certainly different from other personality traits. It's a belief that one can perform a specific task successfully. So even if you have a very complex task to perform, don't get hassled. Build that efficacy in you, build that confidence in you, and you will be able to do it. Where there is a will, there is a way. So students, whenever we have goals and challenges, we should have that self-efficacy to overcome those challenges in a positive way, and definitely we will be able to accomplish those goals if we keep ourselves positive and develop our self-efficacy towards that. So it's a measure of our self-worth, how much we trust on ourselves. So if we trust ourselves, then only we can trust others and we can achieve something. So keep yourself, yourself quite high, your spirits high, and your confidence good. Don't be overconfident, but be confident that you can achieve something. Now, I want to discuss something about how to build your self-confidence, or these points will help you in your personality development. So important things which I want to suggest you right away is, first of all, find the right mentor, the right guide for you. So a guide will always help you and be your guiding light towards giving you a positive direction in life, right? So this is the first thing which I want to, tell you, that find out someone who will always be giving you a positive direction and being your guiding light in your life. He can be anyone from your family, your friend, or a famous personality who you can follow. And in the same way, it will always inspire and motivate you to achieve positive things in life. Moving on to the second thing which can help you to build your self-confidence is, don't judge yourself by your failures. So a person, who fails many times is the person who will achieve a lot of success. And we have seen achievers, if you have gone through interviews or, TED Talks of famous speakers or, achievers, they always tell that they were the, failures in the middle of their life, and after that they accomplished something. Because it's not by failures that we are judging ourselves or others. Failures give us that experience that we can now excel further in our life. So failures come to those people who try. So who don't try will never be having any failure. So never judgment. You should never be judgmental about failures, right? So always try to overcome the failures. Don't be judgmental about them until you can feel confident. The next thing which I want to say you is, until you can feel confident, be sure to act confident. It's very important to act confidently, which will give you that inner light, that will also make you feel confident. So when you look confident, you will feel confident, right? So I can give you one example, like, in India only, if we see how women are leaving no stone unturned, they are even, at par or over the, I'm not saying like, over the males, but definitely they are at par with the males now. They own their own voice, they are very vocal, they are passionate, and they are, rising and achieving in every sphere of their life. They have that confidence in themselves that they are rising. So this is one contemporary example of how confidence can help you to rise, right? It's always good to speak up, be confident, show yourself positively, and improve your language skills. And all these things will help you to be confident and motivated students. So personality development occurs, I told you, through all the influences that we have around us. So the most important thing is how we take situations, things, people around us, how we behave to them. I told you the 5 big things in the personality traits which we need to know and we need to build in ourselves from today so that we can achieve a higher pedestal in our life. So that's all about personality development, and students, definitely if you work on these points, you will be accomplished leaders working on top positions and influencing others positively in your life. Thank you so much.